everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little bit crazy right now. It's just my base done. I haven't put anything else on: blush, highlight, eyeshadow, lipstick, none of that. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Hannah. Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post. Today's video, as you can see from the title, I am testing out the new Zoeva Premiere collection. Now, Zoeva kindly contacted me not too long ago asking to send me the Premiere collection. I was like, of course, it's Zoeva. I love their brushes. I've not tried one of their eyeshadow palettes yet. I have bought the Caramel Melange palette for my friend. She said it's really good, so I thought I've got an eyeshadow palette, a blush palette, 4 brushes and a lip crayon. So we're gonna test all of that stuff out. I'm probably gonna do one eye off of camera just so I can get a feel of the palette so I don't mess it up on camera for you guys. And then we're gonna just go through everything. I'll give you the pricing, hopefully swatches if I can, all of that jazz, and yeah, let's get into it. So if you're wanting to see what the Zoeva Premiere collection is like, then just keep watching. I managed to do one eye for you guys off of camera. This palette is gorgeous. What I'm going to be using is the new Zoeva Premiere eyeshadow palette. This retails for £18. So let me open this up for you. This is what the palette looks like. It's gorgeous. Like, I didn't think I would be very much into these sort of tones, but it is gorgeous. These colours are very complementary to each other. This palette would make a gorgeous sort of halo eye with a shimmer. Any of these mattes here, and these shimmers are to die for. I've never met such pigmented shimmers. Well, I have, but these shimmers are incredible. Now, this palette retails for £18 in the UK. It says an ensemble of 10 rich, warm eyeshadows to create deep, smouldering looks. A mixture of mattes and metallic shimmers for multi-dimensional makeup. Now, in this palette, there are 4 mattes and 6 shimmers, which I think is okay. I would have preferred maybe 1 or 2 more mattes, but it's okay. These 4 shades right here are stunning. I was able to use 2 of them. Yeah, I was able to use these 2, which was Fourth Wall and Greatest Era, but I've done one eye. I will show you how to do the other in just a second. These shimmers are absolutely stunning. These 2 right here are absolutely stunning. Now, I'm going to show you a little swatch of the palette. I've just realised I can't swatch to save my life, but it is okay. But these are some swatches of the palette. It just goes from like this side. Look, do you know what? I can't master swatching to save my fucking life. But it's okay. So these are the swatches of the palette. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. The shimmers and the matte swatched really, really well, surprisingly. This was just like one whoop. So they swatched really, really well, and I'm really impressed with them. So the actual tutorial, they kindly sent me over some brushes as well. So the 2 brushes that we're going to be using in this, plus an extra one, is, this one's a classic one, is the Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush. You can see I've already been using it. I do have the Luxe Crease Brush already because I'm a fan of Zoeva. This one's my old one, this one's my new one. So I am going to be just using the new one, and this 232 Luxe Classic Shader. This was perfect to pack on, like even if I just add a little bit more now, pack on. This is beautiful to just pack on shimmer. So I'm going to show you this little mini tutorial of a look. I wanted to do something very basic, something very easy. This took really, really not long at all. Took me a couple of minutes max. So I am going to show you how I created this look on this eye. So going into the palette, I'm going to first go in with the shade Fourth Wall, which is this stunning sort of, it's like a light, it's sort of like a light brown in a sense, but it comes off a lot deeper on camera. So I'm just going to go in with a Morphe M441 just quickly, and I'm just going to take a Fourth Wall. They are very pigmented. I will say there is a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see. If I tap in, there is quite a bit of fallout, but it's okay. I think with pigmented eyeshadows, you're going to expect that. So I'm just going to go in with Fourth Wall. And I'm just going to add this all over the lid. First of all, I'm going to start to pat it on because we sort of will want to make this as clean as possible. I'm just going to pat this on because it adds the pigment. You see how pigmented that is? Marley. Sorry, my dog's in here. I know he's going to start snoring. So I'm just going to bring that through the crease like this and build it up. I'm now going to swap with my NYX number 16 brush and still go in with fourth wall. This is a little bit more of a fluffier brush, so it will just buff out the edges. Now actually using the Zoeva 28, is it 228? 228 Luxe crease brush. I'm going to take the shade Greatest Era. This is another one, it comes with quite a lot of pigment. This one you just want to build up slowly because of how pigmented it is. But you just want to pop this, you see? Look how pigmented that is. Oh my god, you want to, oh, you just want to add it to the corners and then just start to buff it into the crease as so. This is very, very pigmented, so you want to be very, very, very careful. But for some reason, these colours blend like an absolute dream. Once you've seen that it's blended, you go in with a little bit more just to deepen it up. But this builds up beautifully. So some shadows can't layer, but these shadows definitely can. Now we're going to go in with the 232 Luxe Classic Shader brush, and I'm going to spritz this with my Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fixing Spray. If you don't have that fixing spray, you need it in your life. I'm going to go back in with the Zoeva palette, of course, and first of all, I'm going to take the shade The Show Is Over, which is this beautiful like golden green colour. I'm going to take that on this shader, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. You see what I mean? Just a little bit more metallic. Now I'm going to go into the shade next to that, which is this beautiful green shade right here. Just want to go in with that, and you just want to pop that in the centre. I'm back. I have put lashes on. The lashes that I have put on are the Pinky Coat lashes in the style Nora. Oh, you can get those in Superdrug. These are, the glue's still on my eyelids, obviously. So quickly, I'm just going to add some of the Greatest Era. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to add some of the shade Lost Footage and a little bit of Greatest Era underneath my lash line, and then I'll add some mascara. Okay, so I added a little bit of the shade Say Goodbye into my inner corners as well. Okay, now that the rest of my face is completed, my eyes and my base, now I'm going to go on to blush. They did kindly send me the Premier Blush palette, which retails for £13. It says 2 highly pigmented blush shades, 1 shimmery pink and 1 matte terracotta, plus 1 champagne highlight that will help you shine brighter than ever. So into the actual palette right here. So we have, this is what the blush palette looks like. So we have the shade Fame and Fortune, which is this shimmer blush. We have the shade 1929, which is the champagne highlighter. And then we have the Curtain Call, which is the blush right here. Then we have the Zoeva 111 Petite Face Finish brush. I am going to use this to add some blush onto my face. I don't know if this shade is a little bit too dark for me or pink, but we're going to go in with this shade right here, which is a Curtain Call, with my 111 brush. It comes off quite nicely. Tap it off. Smile. Okay, it's more of a vibrant, oh god, it is more of a vibrant pink. If I can put a little bit of Fame and Fortune on the top, that might look a little bit nice. It's a little bit pink, like it's pink, but if I go over it with my sponge, okay, maybe a little bit more. It is like very, very pink, so you have to, okay, that's not too bad. It is a little bit pink. You might want to add it with your finger or something like that, but it is a little bit pink. So it's not, I wouldn't really gravitate towards it, but it's not a problem. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe to use this highlighter right here. If I swatch it, I don't know, that is a beautiful shade right there. If I swatch this on my hand, I think that might be a tad bit too dark for me. So I don't know if I should. I'm probably not. But yeah, I did go ahead and add some highlighter. The highlighter I used is the Morphe High Impact Spark Highlight. This is the mini version. And I did use the brush they sent me, which is the 134 Luxe Powder Fusion brush, but I actually like to think this could be a good highlighter brush right here. So I just added that. It really complemented the blush, so maybe that's a good combo, I don't know. Now lastly, we have the Lucky Zoeva Lip Crayons. This is the Premier Lip Crayon. This is a really, really nice colour. I think this would go maybe quite well. So these are the Premier Lip Crayons. These are £9.80. What I will say is I think the price is fairly decent. I think the blush palette could be a little bit cheaper. And the crayons are £9.80, which is a little bit expensive, I personally think, but you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to line my lips with this. Going with the Collection Glam Crystal. It's like a lip gloss, but it's like got a sort of shimmer shine to it. So just so, because I don't want it to be too vibrant. So this is the shade Extreme Costumes. So it says, celebrate your freedom of self-expression with bold, empowering lip crayon. In shimmering orange, matte dust pink, and matte classic berry, these lip crayons are lightweight, long-lasting, and vegan, which is good. So this is a classic berry shade, I'm guessing, which is in Extreme Costume. So it comes with a lip crayon. Let me just swatch the shade for you. It's very creamy, very, very creamy. It is more of a red than a berry shade. So let's see how this applies on the lips. It's very creamy. I'm not normally a lip crayon person. This is like a true, more like a bluish red. Very creamy, more creamier than a lipstick. I haven't put loads on. I'm just lining the outer parts of my lips. Then I'm going to go in with the Collection Glam Crystal lip gloss. Let me just apply this. This is really, really creamy. I don't know what it's saying with the look as much, but I thought it was going to have more of a brownie sort of feel to it. It has, if you can see, it has a tinge of brown in it, but maybe not. I do like it. I just think I could probably do with a different shade, because this is just probably too much for Hannah, but it's okay. I like that it's really creamy. I think it's got a really nice sort of formula to it. It's not like, so far obviously because I've got the gloss on, it's not drying. It feels nice. Like when I first put it on, it didn't make my lips feel chapped or dry or anything like that. So it felt really, really nice on. So I don't really have any complaints really. Okay, so that was my little testing video for the new Premier collection by Zoeva. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up for me. It'd mean the world. And if you enjoyed this video and you are new here, I would love if you could click the subscribe button. I do loads of little videos, testing videos, reviews videos, eyeshadow looks, all of that jazz. If you have any products that you'd like me to review, please feel free to just like pop into the comment section and just say which products you would like me to review. I'm really sorry that the lighting's gone all funny. I filmed quite early today and the lighting is just everywhere. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love all of you and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.